Hello everybody and welcome. I am the Beta Plan and this is Crusader Kings 2 with the Faerûn mod installed 0.3.2. And we as King Obould Many-Arrows have recently conquered Sundabar. And as we can revoke stuff, I'm gonna revoke this immediately, the Baron of Rini of the Undercity, in order to become even more powerful. Because I don't want these guys around here. I've also managed to give this guy back his seat on the council, so he's a lot happier. But yeah, I want this barony as well because I want to be bloody very powerful. The other thing I could do is try and murder his ass. Now, I don't think I will get that many plot power behind me. Actually, way more than I expected. Let's do it that way instead of revoking. Here, 225%. Let's do that. There we go, we got Grem. Grem was actually bright. This is another thing that the game does well. They have bright, they have smart, they have several levels of intelligence as well as strength, which I kind of love, which I love severely, to be honest. It seems to be a random thing. Ooh, my co-conspirator says kaboom. We're gonna blow him up. Yeah, student of strategist. Nice. Good but bad. Oh, unfortunately people know that I did it. Which will make these guys hate me even more. Him a little bit, but not as terribly much. So that gives me way more ground to handle, which should increase my troop count drastically. I will therefore also tell my marshal to try and get additional recruits over here. That is done. I've also said to this man, I want you to convert this county. Now, unfortunately, the chance for that is only 1.69% per year. And that's, of course, because our religion's moral authority is absolute crap. And Forest's moral authority is at 64. So, yeah, we're trying to get something to convert that isn't very us to convert. The son was born to... Why do I care? Because they're allies, I suppose? I guess because they're allies. Now, one of the major awesome things about King Obould Many-Arrows is that he started as agnatic primogenitor. So, everybody inherits the same thing. That's amazing. Now, of course, we could declare the same type of war on this guy, the ducal claim thing, because I'm a pretender to it, but that would put me right next to the Scored Legion, who just conquered something from the High Forest. Which, when I did my playtest, the High Forest just went rampart. Nyara tends to go rampart. Cormyr, which it does also in this game, it always goes rampart, conquering a lot. Fae tends to grow like crazy. And Ankech. Now, I hope it doesn't do that, because when Ankech goes big, things go wrong. And you will see that later on. Oh, Serpentis is already imploding. That sometimes happens as well. Attacking in the Maroon Civil War to increase council power. Alright, well that isn't too terrible. Oh, Jolt! Jolt has already included her. Interesting. Jolt and the 5. The ball spawn are being hit already hardcore by. And the Kalashite war to exterminate the ball spawn High Priestess Adamson the Black-Hearted. Yeah, that's gonna happen. And she's being attacked by the 5. Vintor, but yeah, the 5 over here. That's because you are a vile villain? No, just because you are very powerful. I guess, because they've used this unique thing to exterminate the Baalspawn High Priestess. Oh, this was to revoke. Okay. Well then. Far away, we do not care. We are up here at the Citadel. I could attack the Fork. That is a possibility. She doesn't have that many troops, so I wouldn't need to call in my allies. Oh, here, died at childbirth. This tends to happen a lot. That when the parents are incompatible. Hey, you're a tiefling. I already noticed that I fought still this Bloodspatter and... Oh, sorry, I went Vampire again. I guess I have a little bit too much of a focus on that. But her consort is a tiefling, and apparently that didn't mix well with the hag, because she was a tiefling and she was plain touched, which is possible, but she also died immediately. I would rather have her as... Oh no, I can swear fealty to her, but I wanted the other way around, but... Yeah, I could also take... Ooh. Attack the dwarves? Now that sounds like an amazing thing to do. Of the Duchy of Adbar. So that would also mean the gnomes over here and... Oh, the monster mob. Yeah, then I would need to attack the fork at a certain point. It's a holy war. But that means that I could invoke the legion over here. Don't think I want to do that. But you only have 903 people. You are a master fighter though, so I have to be a bit careful about the guy himself. And right now, I have no defenses in this county. You are pretty developed, are you? Yeah, but could I then put you as the... Make county capital? I could make the Undercity county capital. Yeah, we'll do that. And then we'll change instead of Sundabar to the Undercity. Because it's now orc controlled, and we say that the Undercity is more important. I think that that's a cool idea. Oh, I didn't do that correctly. Undercity. Yeah, but enter. I'm done with it. And should I make this my capital? Yes, I should. Still doesn't do it. Undercity. It doesn't take it. When I give enter, it doesn't change the name. No, now it did. So we have the Citadel and we have Undercity. So that the weaker garrison is not so much as a problem. I don't want to become bitter rivals with one of my sons. That's a bad thing. But yeah, the Citadel is weaker than Undercity. And it's going to be stronger. We have 2 holdings there. So all in all, this is just better to be over here. The disadvantage, of course, is now that I'm going to get all these things like, hey, do you want to change your culture? Because I can now change the local culture and local religion, but I won't do that. Ooh, that's a random thing of pneumonic. Yeah, which I also got as Asarak the Devourer, which was just really weird. You are more than I could. There's no anyone really nearby with the exception of you, and I don't know if that's nearby enough for you to come and join. Getting some religious authority wouldn't be bad. The disadvantage is, if I do a holy war, you're not allowed to do another holy war for quite some time. Which is fine by me, because it was just way too easy to expand, but... I wonder, does County Conquest give moral authority? No, it did not. I can't do that because I don't have enough piety. I can only do a conquest. Also, this has 2 citadels, so that's gonna be pretty darn good to conquer. Might give that to my sons. By them considering of which. Can't do religious yet. I do have enough legalism, which is amazing. How do I have enough legalism for that? Because I don't have enough points, and I'm not a duke, so I'm not... Yeah, you know what, let's first get the duke title. So we can get some darn research going. After a long time of hard work, you can now claim that you've reached a new level in your chosen path. Trained fighter I have become, which is amazing. So we leveled up. That is amazing. You can't immediately remake that. Do the same thing. Become king of the Silver Marshes. That seems a little too early to try. 1, 2, 3. The Silver Marshes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 would be more than enough. It's not that impossible. Without touching the Silvery Moon. Strengthen the Orcus religion. Yeah, that's gonna be tough. This cannot be cancelled, of course, but it's interesting. Paragon of Enlightenment. I'm gonna say I'm gonna want to be king of the Silvery Marshes. I mean, come on, I'm King Obould Many-Arrows. Oof. Oh, but you suck at stewardship, so there you go. Take that. Not sure why there's a plot there, but yeah. $903. That will bump up a little bit, of course. Look at how many. If we can get our people to grow, if we can get those forts to fully embrace strength, we would be good. The problem is, of course, we're gonna get so many different religions beneath us. Abyssal, golden. Oh, sorry. This is the Moradin Samen. So the. Ooh! A massive recruitment spawn. Yes, please. Very good. There we go. Smart. Now I can start to show you that we have. This guy is smart, where our son here is bright. They've given it several levels, which are like, no, I got a rash. I got a little bit of health back, but not a lot. Let's just make him just. I don't want to become bitter rivals with my own son. That's the orc way to go down. False accusations. Good fighting. It's good to be recognized. Nice amounts of prestige. The cost went down for a moment, but come on, we needs the money. Yes, create. We are now, and of course this is not the Duchy of Sundabar, this is the Duchy of I could say Undercity, I am aware, but I also would like to call it more orcish. Of Many-Citadels. Nah. Naming it after our first county, having that we have several baronies in it, that is going to be it. Many-Citadels, that is, and we will call it the Obouldian adjective. This is what we will make of it. Special minor titles available. We got an additional commander thanks to having done this. This is getting somewhere. And that means that we will declare now war here. Conquest. I hope we can handle the amount of gold this requires. That is not a really a good. Oh, our color changed from a beautiful brown to. Oh yeah, we're lacking funds, and we have to go into battle. But luckily, I have very good trades for it. Oh, my alliance broke because she died of pneumonia. That is very unfortunate. That is one of our bigger allies gone. We are not allied yet, I believe, with these guys. No, where are you at? Oh! That's not that far away, and he has many men. Oh, but Neverwinter is already spreading, like, very quickly. Was my firstborn sun, huh? That had no... And yes, we will set the crown focus on Undercity. There we go. You have another wife again. You want an alliance? Yes, you do. I will not save you from Neverwinter. Just warning you ahead of time. Because I won't be able to do that. But yeah. There we go. Luckily, our troops are still fighting despite the fact that we have no money. It's not the best education. Oh, but that's not ours. Why? I don't need feedback on other people. Let's kick you guys out of there first. Well, that was easy. Luckily, we won the battle. Sorry, I didn't read it. I was afraid that my character, King Obould Many-Arrows, was about to die. But, I could duel you for 61. Yes, let's do that. And, of course, we will show no mercy to a dwarf. What are you thinking? And we lose the rash and 100% war core cost. And because we killed the Baron, both citadels immediately become ours. Instead of anything else. That is just amazing. Stand down the troops. We have 5 out of 5 holdings of the Many-Citadels. Citadel, Undercity, Utbar, and of course actually Sundabar here as well. But that's less important. And here is also the Dragon Spikes. Which also sounds to me like the better holding. So I'm going to make this the county capital. And we're going to change this not to such a dwarven name, but we're going to call this the Dragon Spikes. There we go. The Dragon Spikes. That's the way it is. And we are now a renowned duelist because killed some dwarves on the field of battle. Right now, though, we are in deep doo-doo regarding money. So we're going to have to wait a little bit. Spy Master. Yes, we can now start to spy. We're going to go to you, who did not want his daughter to be married to us. You married her to an Ungard barbarian. Okay. We're going to try and get some technology. We will be a cultured orc tribe. Because, of course, that is probably why they gave him a feudal status instead of one of these orc tribes over here that does not. Interestingly enough, they are very peaceful to one another. These are gnolls, but yeah. There is still a guy that's high orc. And then it takes a long time before you find orc again. Which kind of surprised. What is this actually? This Dalesman. The problem, of course, is with so many cultures that it's hard to find the right thing. Oh, here's also an orc. High orc. But yeah, I find that are actually quite only a few ones present. Oh, she's 40. That's unfortunate because this is an interesting thing also nearby. Well, right now we are out of cash. And if you have no cash, you no wage war. A new realm. Oh dear, it's starting to happen. Okay, so let me go. You see, I knew immediately it was Ankech. And now let's go to Ankech. Ankech always blows up. And hopefully the mod makers will see that. Ankech always blows up. Right now, it's actually really small. I've seen it take over all of Kalimshan, all the way down to Serpentis, Halrua. It took everything. And then it tries to settle. But it never does settle. It keeps being around in the same position. So that matches keeps repeating over and over and over again. And so what happened over here? She did not get killed. Defending against the exterminated Ballspawn High Priestess. You did that as well. The green elves over there. Yeah, everybody is just attacking to eliminate her off the map. Alright, well. And this, by the way, is do not. This is the Ogre neighbor. I think actually originally there starts a human here somewhere. Yeah. Sorry, not a human and a Lightfoot halfling. Apparently, but yeah. And drow with their masks. It's kind of cool. I can imagine a lot of people also might want me to play over here. I'm really curious what you want me to see after these 2 series. But yeah. Chancellor. A one with high... You have a lot of martial skill, I have to admit. Mr. Dwarf. Why are you in over here? Because this is not dwarven terrain. But I will not have a dwarf on my council. I will not. It is just asking for danger. Is not one of you better apt at being perhaps a chancellor? 3, 0, 9. You're pretty good. Do we have another for you? No, we don't. In fact, you have cancer, so you might die. Which is really bad, because that means our conversion is going even worse. I'm going to go with this guy. Because he's my heir. He's just going to go and get some... Ooh, my son. 13. It's not good, but it's better than the 10s that we were offered. Ugh. So many sons without land. Yeah, it's hitting my prestige like crazy right now. And yes, I know I have citadels I can give away, but right now I have 5 citadels. It's the next conquests that I'm more than willing to give out to land some sons. It's gonna be difficult. And by the way, monsters, be careful. He says he has 956 troops, but they have played in a mechanic. Here are trolls, and depending, at least that's what it feels like to me, depending on what type of monsters over there, they will spawn, event spawn additional units, and they will also go into the garrison. So, yeah, that will go very, very bad very quickly. Don't believe that these are 900 troops. They're probably near the 2,000 to 5,000 troops. It will take some time before I attack a monster group. Oh my! They now also took over this county. We're might gonna get some problems with the Scourge Legion. In my other gameplay, they really did bad. I wonder, by the way, if we will see these hobgoblins disappear. Because this is where the other legion comes through. But as said, I didn't see that for Azarak the Devourer, so I don't think it's gonna happen also in this gameplay. Because we started in the... yeah, actually, we're already 6 years in, so that is not likely. I will tell you to become a rough terrain expert. You're one of my generals, I assume. No. But I will put a son in there. You are my... yeah. But I do want you to be... You're not forbidden to... Sorry, my sons need to be able to go into battle. But not my core chaplain. Who has... how much of a chance to convert a county? 1.69 still. Eesh. It might be easier to convert this though, because this has 38 and this has 59, so it's not as strong of a religion. But I also would like to have some ability to, you know, have my capital county work. She has now 1,000 troops plus an additional 150. Retinés, we can't build retinés yet. Maybe we can actually. Because they've added here the ability to have heavy cavalry. Create a Lord's bodyguard retinue. This will start out almost empty. There's just two people. It's kind of funny that they added that. Oh, there's... raiding. Alright, they're raiding. Can we raid? I assume we can, can't we not? Vassals do not mind if their levies are raised. I do see... Can raid infidels for loot. Should we start raiding her? That's just 3,000 troops. I mean, we're starting to get more. In fact, if all our citadels are full, we will have more, but it seems better to attack a Giantar. Now, I'm willing to call up these troops, because the citadel is full. But here, there isn't, and neither is here. So I don't want to waste troops from there just yet. Looking at what I can rob from people. Looking for fairly weak targets. I could burn her down. No, I'm saying all the vassal troops. We're gonna have a little raiding expedition. Yet another boy. At least I can't really. This is my son. Your son. I only got sons yet. There we go. We're raiding them now. Nah. But he has already enough troops here to make me go a little bit like, not happy about it. Yeah, and we will be quickly enough out of there, so that all our troops are still in place, that we are still going up in the troop counts. And I think it is time that we start moving you in order to try and get these levies to grow again. And of course here we still have new administration, which is going to take some time, but... Of course I will accept. Uh-oh. Yes, that was going to happen at one point or another, wasn't it? You are attacking him. Yeah, well, I'm not going to go in there. Sorry. I will let the winner be the winner and retry to get that alliance. That is my idea. Nice. Massive recruiting spawn. Though I have to admit it's not as strong as I would like to hope. Was already lost. So now the question is, can we form the alliance again? No. Doesn't like me too much. Let me send you a little gift. Because I like to have this alliance. Thank you. I think that the alliance is nice to have. They will make sure that we have some... yeah, we have an alliance with you, except that you have... Oh, you are now... You have come to me. Interesting. I have an alliance with you. Interesting. Give them some weird claims, but everything else is fine. Children lack education. Yeah, you're best in the martial, but that's because also you're an orc. Are you really coming over here? Yeah, well that does it. Dual conquest over the fork. It's because I have just terrain in it, it's immediately allowed apparently, which is kind of interesting. When we declare war, we lose 250 piety. Okay, let's not. Now we lose 50 piety. By the way, they still say piety there. If depending on where you are, sometimes it's called favor. Yeah, this one loses me the least. But that's kind of... Do I really want to lose 50 piety over... Well, I am... What I am going to do is this. Hi. Bye. Get destroyed. Now he's asking if I want to pay her ransom. Well, she is a freaking brilliant person. I will accept paying $10 for her. Because she's brilliant. He died of cancer. That is unfortunate because he was a good core chaplain. We didn't get a really new good one. We only got our son. And his chance has been lowered to a 0.71 instead of a 1.69. So that is definitely less. Do I want to... Because a de jure claim will not cause me much trouble. And they will call in this tribe. But it will put me next to you, which I'm not entirely in favor of, but I should have enough men to hold that. I think in the next episode we're definitely going to get some brawling done. We're gonna storm through the fork. We're gonna storm through to the gnomes, because they are also pretty weak, and then we might need to turn around and start working on Everlund. But in the meantime, I say thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.